Hi and welcome to Clover Culinary. Thank you for coming into my kitchen here in Jersey City. I'm Lady Clover Honey and I'm going to cook up something delicious today, a classic Italian comfort food, tortellini with Bolognese sauce. Now Bolognese sauce is delicious because it's meat and tomatoes marinara. So I'll be using meat and tomatoes. I'm using canned tomatoes imported from Italy and meat. So the meat I'm going to be using, most people use hamburger, but the meat I'm going to be using is ground turkey, 1 pound of ground turkey, and 1 pound of sausage meat. And this is raw pork sausage meat. You can use whatever kind of meats you want. You can use 2 pounds of hamburger, 2 pounds of ground turkey, but I'm going to use, like I said before, a pound of ground turkey and a pound of sausage meat. Now, you can buy the sausage meat not encased in sausages, but this is the raw sausage meat. Make sure you buy the raw sausages if you're going to use sausage meat. Now it's already encased in the sausage, so I'm just going to cut the sausage to make the meat go out, because I don't want the sausages to be in the link. I just want it to be, I just want to use the meat and not chopped, not it's in the sausage. So we'll just get the sausage out of the casing. You pull back the skin and you make sure the meat comes out of the casing when you want to make a nice meat sauce. That's what Bolognese sauce is, meat with tomatoes. So I'm just going to cut open the skin and try to get the sausage meat out of the skin. Okay, so now I have the ingredients already prepped here. I took the sausage meat out of the sausage link skin. So I have my turkey meat and my sausage meat. Now I already chopped the onions and tomatoes off camera because I cry when I chop onions, and I don't want to be crying on television unless I'm watching like a sad movie or a happy movie like It's a Wonderful Life. Then I'll cry, but I don't want to cry chopping onions on camera especially. So I have like 3 or 4 cloves of garlic, about 3 cloves of garlic I already chopped. The tomatoes, I bought a can of diced tomatoes. So they were already diced in the can, so I have to dice them. And I also already bought chopped spinach frozen and chopped bell peppers frozen as well. Okay, like I always say, the first step in cooking is heating up your pot or oven. So let's heat up the pot, and I have extra virgin olive oil. Just a little bit, depending on what kind of meat you use. If you use lean meat, you need more oil. The turkey is kind of lean, but the pork sausage. So just put like about a half a cup, or not even, about a quarter of a cup of extra virgin olive oil in our pot. And you heat the oil up first. Always heat your pot and your oil up. Okay, so once the oil gets heated, you add your onions. These are fresh onions. And the onions simmer, and just let the onions simmer for a couple of minutes until they become translucent. And while the onions are simmering, I'm going to add some fresh chopped garlic, chopped and peeled garlic. I have about 2 cloves of garlic I chopped and peeled. Okay, so I think the onions are cooked enough, so I'm going to add my meat now. First I'll add the sausage meat, hot Italian pork sausage meat. We'll get that in the oven. And then we will add the 1 pound of ground turkey meat. I said before, most commonly people use 2 pounds of hamburger meat, but any meat you want you could use. You can even use the non-tofu, the impossible meat. You can use that if you want, if you're vegetarian. So we'll just cook this meat up for about 6 minutes until it gets thoroughly cooked. It's no longer pink in the middle. There, I think the meat is cooked enough now. So now I'm going to add a secret ingredient that this Italian chef told me about, and you won't believe what it is. It's milk. Just this regular whole milk, only a cup. I just put 1 cup of milk in with the meat, and it makes the meat, brings out the flavors and the juices of the meat. So who would have known? Ever since I added the milk in my bolognese meat sauce, it makes a difference. And now I'll add my tomatoes in. So I have the, of course you could use fresh tomatoes, but I have this is a delicious imported canned tomatoes that I like to use. First I add the sauce, and then I'll add a can of chopped tomatoes, which is very convenient because I don't have to chop them. They already came chopped that way in the can. So let me add my chopped tomatoes, the tomato sauce, and mix it in with the meats and the onion. Now these 2 next steps are optional. They don't always go in a bolognese sauce, but I like to add some veggies to my bolognese sauce, the veggies besides tomato and onion. Now spinach is very nutritious and it adds a little green color. It adds some color and nutrients and flavor to the sauce, I think. So I'm adding about 1.5 cups of chopped spinach and about 1.5 cups of sliced sweet bell peppers. So I'm just going to add them to the sauce. It makes nutrients and flavor. It makes the sauce more pretty, and you know, of course we like our food to look good as well as taste good and smell good. And I just want to season it a little bit more. Now there's already seasoning in the sausage meat, but I'm going to season it a little bit more. I tasted it. I'll put a little bit more salt and a little bit more pepper. I'm going to use red pepper. A little bit of red pepper. And of course, in Italian seasoning, you always use your oregano, or as they say in Italy, oregano. And then say in Jersey, oregano. So, a little oregano. You know, Italian culture and Italian American culture is very big here in New Jersey, as you know, if you watch The Sopranos or Real Housewives of New Jersey or Jersey Shore. It's very big here, so the best Italian food is in New Jersey. And living in Jersey, if you're not Italian, you pick up these great recipes. This is done now. This is a great hearty recipe, good for a cold winter's night or even a hot night. This is just really good Italian comfort food. And we're going to put this sauce over, you use pasta, but the pasta we're going to use is the tortellini, the cheese tortellini. So we'll just put this sauce over the cheese tortellini and have ourselves a delicious meal, and we'll see who's going to stop by to taste the meal with me. Okay, thank you. Now I'll just spoon the sauce over some cheese tortellini and have a nice, hearty, delicious Italiano New Jersey meal. So we made the food, so now it's the best part. It's time that we get to eat and taste the food. And joining me again is my dear friend, singer-songwriter, actor Lovari.
Hello, hello.
Hello there. Mwah, mwah. Thank you for coming back again.
Absolutely, like my exes, I come twice.
Oh, terrible.
And you're fabulous, so I had to wear fabulous Bob Mackie. I stole it from your wardrobe, hope
yes,
you don't mind.
An original Bob Mackie.
Original Bob Mackie, that you know me.
Gucci or something like that. I don't remember. So come on, let's sit down and eat. The food's here. So it's our hearty bolognese marinara sauce over cheese tortellini. Ooh. This is a classic Italian comfort food that always goes over very well, because who doesn't love tomatoes and who doesn't love meat?
And who doesn't love Italians?
I don't know anyone.
Salute.
Salute. Bottoms up. Here's to fabulous food. This is Lady Clover Honey for Clover Culinary.